good evening, and welcome to Tea Time.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me tonight. It is Monday night. It is July 17th. I'm going to talk about my weekend real quick and then get to my studio guest. Start with Friday night. Friday night, I went to the Belmore Playhouse because my friend John Messina had a premiere of Fight Story 2. And there it is, Fight Story 2. And Fight Story is basically inspirational stories of people going through. Everyone has a fight story. Everybody survived something. Everybody's been through hell and back. And these stories are inspired by Rocky movies and how they inspired people to get through what they were going through at that particular time and moment. I want you to when you have a chance, you can go to John's Facebook page. Okay, it's called Fight Story on Facebook. Fight Story, the series on Facebook. Go. You can watch the first original Fight Story on Tubi for free, and it's all over the place. And then we premiered Fight Story 2. So it is a documentary series inspired by Rocky movies. And we have 2 more pics, I think, of John and I on the red carpet. There we are. And there's one more close up. And John, I had on the show a while ago talking about the inspiration of him and how Fight Story came to be. I'm going to have him on again. We're going to talk about Fight Story 2 and again promote it, which putting it out into the universe that eventually Sylvester Stallone hears about it and maybe contacts John. But we're putting it out there to everyone we know. Saturday, I was in Bayside for a barbecue. My girlfriend's daughter, Gabriella, moving out of New York. So we had a little bon voyage barbecue party, which was great. Sunday's laundry. We all need clean underwear, so I do laundry on Sunday. And I was here with the guys for Limo Talk. Shout out to Graz, Rich, and Bobby. We had a lot of fun last night, eating and drinking and just having a good time. So that was my weekend. And now I'm getting to my guest because I'm excited that he's here. He's a friend of mine. We've worked together on a few projects and movies, and we have some coming up in the future. So actor, and we'll put in stuntman as well. Joe DeBarry's here with me. Hello, Joseph.
Good evening. Oh, I'm on a nice set here of Tea Time.
Yeah, isn't it nice?
Yeah, it's nice to be on set and not watching the set.
Yeah, well, this is true. This is true. And it's nice. You know, it's always a better interview in person than virtually. But thank you for taking the ride from Jersey.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, which wasn't too bad. Really wasn't,
bad.
You know. So listen, so tell everyone you're originally from Frank Sinatra's hometown.
Hoboken, New Jersey.
Hoboken, New Jersey.
Hoboken.
And you went to Hoboken Junior/Senior High School?
I went to Hoboken High School.
Okay.
I went to Brant Middle School.
Okay. All right.
To 8th grade, then 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Oh.
At the high school. Then moved out of Hoboken in 78. And went to Lyndhurst New Jersey.
Really? For that one last senior year?
Yeah,
moment?
I did that.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
That was the time everybody was moving out.
Right. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, if I get any of my fun facts wrong, but then you studied in California? Did you go out west?
No.
So
I
that's
did
not.
it all online.
Oh, it was all online.
Yes.
Okay, so but you did.
Yeah, Sacramento.
Yeah, you went to
Yeah.
University of Sacramento,
Yes.
and so you did everything
Right.
online. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. But you did move out of Jersey at one point.
Yes.
Because you went down
spring break
to Florida.
Yeah.
Right. So tell me that
Fort
story.
Lauderdale. I went down, never
That was in
came
the-
back
that-
home.
And that was in the 80s, right?
Yep. I
The
went
good
down
old
there,
days.
started modeling, and from modeling, I went to
Oh, wait. We got a picture of his modeling. We got his modeling. I think that's your very, very first headshot.
the composite.
There it is. Oh, just keep that there.
That's
Let everyone just soak that in between the
That
chest
was
hair
me.
and the hair on your head.
Wow,
Oh, baby.
40 years ago.
Look at that.
Yeah,
And there's another one.
Right.
Yeah, you did some nice modeling.
Yeah.
And you were like, what, 21, 22?
Yeah,
Wow. That's amazing, really. So you go down to spring break. You don't come back. You say you're going to do some modeling. But then while you were there, you had to like do something for a living.
I worked for Southern Bell Telephone Company.
During the day, my friends. But what did you do at night?
At night, I was naughty. 3 nights a week, I was naughty.
What were you doing 3 nights a week?
Stripping.
You were stripping.
Yeah.
So you were a professional. He was a professional male stripper.
Right.
And you went by the name of
Jules.
Jules.
That was my stage name.
Stage name.
Right.
And you danced 3 nights a week.
Yep.
Well, not for nothing. You had to have moves back then. I mean, I'm sure you still have moves now.
Yeah.
You know, I love a man who knows how to dance.
Yep.
So, you know.
Okay.
And how long were you down there for that?
Was down there 3 years,
Right.
3.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you came back to New York.
I came back to New York.
And then what did you do? You didn't dance up here, did you?
Yes, I did.
You did.
I danced in Jersey.
Oh, you danced in Jersey. You didn't dance in Manhattan at all?
I did one, the Great American Strip Off.
Okay.
East against West.
Really?
Yes.
How'd you do in that?
It was good. I had a great time. Made a lot of money that night. Yep.
I'm sure you made a lot of money over the years,
Yeah.
period. I mean, not for nothing. I don't think there are any. Look, I know that there are a lot of places for men to go as far as, you know, strip clubs for men.
Right.
But I don't think there are too many male strip clubs for women these days. I mean, I know Magic Mike.
Now I don't know.
Magic
No
Mike
clue.
came out, right?
Right.
And that like kind of like boosted it again.
Right.
But I know we had a place in Queens called the Rainy Night House,
Right.
and that was geared just to women. That's gone. So like I
Right.
don't know where women would go these days. I'm sure there's a place somewhere for them to go.
Google it.
Yeah, Google it. And that's
Google
what
it.
my daughter says. Google it. Everything's
Google
on
it.
Google. Google.
I
it,
won't
Google
be
it.
there though.
No,
But you never know.
no. These days, you're married, you live in Jersey, and you give private dances to your woman at home.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. She knows who she is. You want to give a shout out?
She's out there, Laura.
Yeah.
Lori D.
Hey, Laura. So basically, the '80s were fun in Florida. Then, like you said, you come back, but then you worked doing what? I mean, I know you retired,
I was a lab tech.
a lab tech.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
For the state of New Jersey.
All right, okay, all right,
And
all
I'm
right.
retired now.
Yes, which is a
Done.
nice thing.
Retired.
Which is a nice thing. And in your retirement,
Right.
you decided to get into acting.
That was only like 2 years ago.
Which is which blows me away because you know you're a man on a mission, okay?
Right.
And I know that you're not waiting for things to come to you. You're aggressively, you know, participating in different platforms that are
Got to
out
go
there.
get it.
Right.
You want it, you have to go get it.
And there's the advice, people.
Don't wait
That's
for
it.
anybody to help you. Go get it on your own.
Right,
On your own.
right, because nothing's really handed to you.
That's right.
Right. So you have to become your own advocate.
Right.
And you decided that you wanted to start acting. Now, did anyone approach you and say to you, "You've got a good look,"
Yes,
or how did it
yes.
all come about that the acting popped into your head?
There was a person that said that to me, and that was Eddie Sicoli.
Okay.
He says, "Joe, you should get your headshots done.
Mm-hmm.
You got that great look." I says, "Oh, maybe I should try it." And then
Right.
I saw Katrina
Right.
Macchio
Michio. Yeah.
put up headshots that she just had done.
Right.
And it was Mark Doyle in Brooklyn.
Right.
So I got in touch with her, and I got the name from her,
Right.
and I went and had them done.
And they were very good.
Yep. And then Nino, well, that goes further down. When we get to that point,
Okay.
I'll tell you what happened with that.
All right. So you get your headshots done. You go, you get on casting networks, you get on Backstage, you get on everything that's accessible. But the most important one, which people don't, not everyone knows about, is casting, Central Casting, which is in Manhattan.
Right.
Right. They do certain days for men to come down, take a headshot, certain days for women to come
Right.
down,
It's
take
free.
headshots. Right. It's free, which is great.
Right.
And basically what they do is,
take your headshot.
they take your headshot, and do they just say, here, look through this, and if they like what they see, they pick you?
No, guess what? You ain't got no choice. They take a headshot, they pick out the picture that they're going to put on their website, and that's it. After that, they'll send you work
Oh,
and ask you if you're available.
right. So what was your very, very, very first gig through them?
Through them? Well, I got stuff before them.
Oh, okay.
Good Friday.
Well, Good Friday, yes.
Right, we did that.
That's what we were on.
It didn't pan out as of right now.
That's the first
it
picture.
Didn't go anywhere.
That's the first picture of Joe and I. He's wearing a hat. Yep, that's it. That's us on Good Friday now. You look really great in that picture, and I love the hat. I love a minute hat, fedora, and I have a wig on. People, I played a Pat Marone's wife, right? Pat
the
Marone,
mob boss.
right? He was a big mob boss, and I play his wife, and we went outside just to take a quick pic because it was in a big room,
Right,
but
right.
the lighting was awful. And you know, it's all about the lighting,
Yeah.
you know, when you take pics. And that was Good Friday. And yeah, that's Sal Ranella, and everyone's waiting patiently for it to be done editing and where it's going to go and what's going to happen to it. There's a lot of people in that.
A lot of friends of mine and yours.
Yes, there's William DeMayo's in it,
There's
and
big
Artie
names.
Pasquale is in
there's
it.
Big
and
people name.
yeah, Pat Marone,
Yeah.
and you know, it was fun to do, and it's always a good time working with with friends. But we did that, and then let's go to the next pick. We'll just go in order. Try to keep it there. All right, that's a big one.
That's my first big production.
Now, in that picture,
Ciro gave me a shot.
okay, so that's Ciro DiBiagio is in the center,
Right
and this is in Florida. And then tell everyone to the left of Ciro is Artie Pasquale. To the right is you.
Right.
And then to the left of Artie is Vinny.
I can't say his last name right. Vinny Giacomo.
Right, something like that. And he's down in Florida. And then all the way to the right,
Anthony Caliendo
is Anthony. And that was from Mob King. Now,
Right.
I just watched Mob King over the weekend. It's on Amazon Prime.
Right.
So if everyone wants to see Joe DeBarry Mob King, you got to watch it on Amazon Prime. Thanks, Bobby. It was really good.
Right.
And I text Ciro and I said, I watched it. I loved it. I thought it was very, very good.
Right.
Really, really. I think everyone did a great job. Bruce, let's give shout out to Bruce Sosha. He's in it too. And he did a fantastic job. Everybody was really, really good. And that's not the first time you work with Artie. You worked with him before. And Tony
Farrah.
Yes, he's in that too. We don't have a pic of him in there, but you know, again, it's nice when you work with your friends.
It's great.
So how long were you down there filming Mob King?
Week.
Okay.
Yep.
Week in Miami, right?
Yep.
It's nice gig.
Nice. Had my own Airbnb.
Nice.
A whole house. With
Yeah.
a pool in the backyard.
Nice.
Nice swimming anytime I
Yeah,
went.
yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Artie was in the hotel.
And you went down to Florida for the premiere.
Yes, I did. I went back. I went 3 times in Florida.
Oh, you did?
We shot a second time after
Uh-huh.
that. I was back down there again.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Let's go to the one after that. Okay, this was the Wizards books.
Oh,
This is Joe Simonera, and we're both wearing wigs
yeah.
in that one, if you can't tell. And I'm a witch, and you're a witch,
Old
warlock.
man
Warlock.
wizard.
Oh, an old man wizard. Yes.
Right.
And that was fun. We actually filmed that in Limbrook,
Right. Long
You know,
Island.
yeah.
Out here.
and that was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
What's the next one? The next one.
Oh.
Okay. Now, that's Michael Rispoli,
Right.
as we know. So now we're getting into some TV work,
Right.
because that's Power Book 3, Raising Canaan.
That's on Stars TV.
That's on Stars TV. And look at you,
That's season 2.
right?
I think that's episode 7.
Yeah, it says 7 or 8 up there.
Right. I did like 9 or 8 episodes of that.
Right. Now, is this the one where you got bumped? Is this the show you got bumped to?
Yes, that's
Okay, so tell that story, because what happened is that you got bumped to a stuntman,
right. The last episode.
the very last episode. Now, what we have to explain is when you get bumped to a stunt person,
Right.
your scale goes up, your wage goes up
Oh yeah,
dramatically.
drastically.
And then you could also become union.
right.
So how did that all happen for you?
Oh, the stunt coordinator came. I was a bodyguard for
Michael.
Rispoli.
Right,
Okay.
right.
His name was Sal in the movie.
Yeah.
I was one of his bodyguards.
Yeah.
He says, "There's 4 of you.
Okay.
You're all going to get shot, but one's going to go down hard.
Okay.
But we're going to try all of you."
Right.
So,
So they tried the SAG people first, right?
no.
Oh, they didn't.
I
Just the four?
happened to be the first one
Okay.
they tried
Right.
with.
Right.
So we're in holding.
Yeah.
And the stunt coordinator comes in and he says, "One of you guys got to die. It's got to go down." He
Right.
says, "I'm gonna try you all out." And
Okay.
now in holding, there's 150 people in holding,
Wow.
all sitting at tables.
Yeah.
So they came in with this big padded cushion mat,
Right.
okay, and they put it up against the wall, and the cushion was about 5-6 inches thick.
Okay. Yeah.
And they says, "We're gonna do you first." And I says, "Okay, no problem." And they gave me elbow pads, they gave me knee pads,
Yeah.
and they gave me a back brace.
Right.
So the stunt coordinator said, "All right, I'm going to tape you." He
Okay.
says, I'm gonna be 10 feet away from you. I want you to turn sideways like you're talking to someone,
Right.
and then you're gonna hear me make like a screeching noise of a car,
Right.
and you're gonna turn your head and look at me, and I'm gonna go pow, and I'm gonna shoot you, and I want to see how you go down."
Okay.
So anyway, what happens? I'm ready for him. I'm talking sideways.
Yeah.
He makes this screeching sound, and I turn and look at him. Bang! And I go back.
Okay.
I mean,
So you
I
have to
really,
fall into that wall
I
that they padded
cracked
for you.
right into the wall,
Wow.
and I went down hard.
Yeah.
And like everybody in holding's like, "What the hell was that?" And they couldn't believe it.
Right.
And they saw the elbow pads and knee pads, everybody, all the extras,
Right,
you know.
right.
And the stunt coordinator says, "Wow, that was great." He says, "Are you a stunt guy at all?" I says, "No." He goes, "You're non-union, right?" He says, I says, "Yeah, I'm non-union." He says, "Well, I tell you what, I got one thing that's bad news." I says, "What?" He says, "I didn't videotape
Oh
it
no.
to send it to the
Right.
director right
Oh,
now. We want to
geez.
see it right
Right.
now."
Right. Right.
He says, "Can you do it again?" I said, "Sure, I'll do it again." So I was talking sideways. He pulled up, bang. I go back down. He says, "That's it. You got the job."
Wow. It's amazing.
He tried. I went and sat at my table,
Right.
and he tried the other 3 guys.
Mhm,
Forget about they were horrible,
Really.
horrible.
Wow.
He says, "You definitely got the job." I sent the video to the director.
Yeah.
He wants you.
That's amazing.
And all of a sudden, SAG woman comes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the assistants,
Yeah.
and went up to to the stunt coordinator and says, "Is this your stunt man?" Says, "Yeah." She asked me, "You're non-union, ain't you?" I says, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, how come the union guys didn't get the job?"
Right.
He says, "They weren't good enough."
Wow.
He's now union.
That's amazing.
You're saying that he's not union?
Yeah.
Well, he is now.
That's so
That's
cool.
it. Oh,
and
yeah.
how nice is Michael Rispoli?
Oh, great
Because
guy.
you and
Great.
I,
Yeah,
your
we went
wife
to his
and
play.
Laura, and we all went to go see him in between Riverside and Crazy.
Right.
And you know,
The play.
and yeah, and you know, Joe was like, you know, I worked with Michael, and you
We
got us upstairs,
backstage.
and it was great.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was a good night and a great
Right.
show.
Yeah.
It really was. All right, so listen, I'm going to take my first break. But more with Joe DeBarry when we come back. Don't go away, people. Stay right there.
Well, hi there, Theresa. It's John York from General Hospital. I am just checking in because apparently you have a great talk show called Tea Time on Strong Island TV. I want you to have continued great success and have a lot of fun. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and that's pretty much the key to everything, isn't it? So continued success. I'm proud of you. Have a great day, Theresa. Bye.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Tea Time. I'm with my friend and actor and stuntman and ex-dancer, Joe DeBarry. And we've done a few things we're going to talk about, but you've done TV, you've done movies, you've done series, you've done shorts.
Right.
You know, you have a really nice resume going on. IMDb's looking really, really good. You could check him out. You could go to find him, Joe DeBarry, on Facebook. And on Insta, it's official_Joe DeBarry. You can look up there. You could always see what he's doing, what he has going on. But you did War Retroactive.
Yes.
That was with Anjanette, correct?
Right. That
yes.
was in
Shout out to
Queens,
Anjanette, so we could send this to her too. So you did that. And you played a prison mate.
A prisoner.
Prisoner.
Right.
2021, you were busy. 2022, you're busy. Again, going after it. You did The Contract, which was a short.
Yeah.
You played a bodyguard.
Right. I never went anywhere, but I would love to take that movie to the next level.
You know, that's the whole thing. We do these things, and then you don't
Joe
know.
Weldon, where are you?
We don't know what's going to happen all the time. The other one is Opacho on Broadway, which was a video. You did security. Abacho
on Broadway.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Reprise, which was also a short. You played a police officer. You do like a lot of police officer, mobsters,
Right.
detectives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
2022, you did Due Season.
Right.
You played a parent.
Yep.
And then
in the emergency room.
Right. And then you did is it Chase?
Yeah, Chase,
which was a TV series.
Right.
The Road to Galena. You played a lawyer.
Yes.
Hello.
In Washington. That was shot in Washington, D.C.
Yep. And the picture that we showed already, we did Wizards Books. 2023, we talked about Mob King, and then you did Old Man Jackson, which you actually went to the premiere for.
Right. That we filmed that out in Houston, Texas, down in Galveston.
Wow.
Was
it hot like now when you were there?
Wake up in the morning, 90 degrees out.
Wow.
Automatic. You walk out the door, 90.
Texas is nice, though. Texas
I shot
nice.
that with Artie.
You played Giovanni.
One of the mob guys, yeah.
Giovanni. Yeah. We're gonna show pics too. Then there's something we were supposed to do together called the Italians.
Right. Waiting on that too.
So we're waiting on that too.
September. What year? What year we're gonna start? September of what year? Come on, let's go. Let's get with it.
You did Day of the Fight.
Oh, that's a Joe Pesci movie.
That's a Joe Pesci movie.
Right, I did that in Trenton. It's in black and white. It's a spin-off from Raging Bull.
Yeah, and then you did For the Love of Pizza, which was a short again with our friend
Right.
Sal Ranelli, played Tony,
Right.
which was very funny. I watched whatever I could
One
watch.
of them Hitman.
Yeah, I watched it. It was funny. You did The Raging Heart of Maggie Acker, which was a movie.
Right.
And Destiny's, you did the pilot.
Right. I was a detective in that.
Yes, you were. And
Right.
very good scene.
Yeah.
Again, I saw it. We got Cairo Killers coming up. We don't know that you shot the pilot. You were a detective.
Yes, I was a
Right?
detective in that too.
I don't know.
That's it. Mob guy detective. That's it.
And the last two picks, I think it's the last two picks. You're doing something called the Magnificent Raiders of Dimension War 1, which is in production. That's the very last pick.
That's Powerbook Ghost.
That's Powerbook. We're gonna go back to that. But the very last pick, it's you as like an avatar. It's like wild looking. That's the poster for it.
Right. That's
then-
the movie.
And then you look like an avatar. I know it's there somewhere. We'll find it eventually. It should be under that, but I don't know. I don't know where it went, but it was there because Bobby goes, "Is that you?"
Yep.
Remember?
That's me, yeah.
And you're like, "Yeah," and you do. You look like an avatar. It's wild. It's so wild. But that is going to be a voiceover, and that you have to go where to do the voiceover for that.
In Los Angeles. 5 days.
LA, 5 days in LA.
Right.
Do you know when you're doing that?
I
You don't
don't
know
know.
yet.
Now with the strike,
Well, that's the other thing. Oh, there it is. Look at how cool that is. It's
Yeah.
wild looking.
that's going to be me.
Wow, that is so cool. And it's exciting,
Oh, yeah.
right? But yeah, there is a strike going on right now between the writers, the actors who are union.
That's with Dante Anthony or Anthony Dante, is it? Am I saying it backwards?
I don't know. I didn't
I
write
think it's
I didn't write that.
Dante
I didn't
Anthony.
write that one down. Thank
Yeah,
you.
the right.
But on top of that, again, you did Power Book 2, you did Raising Canaan, Power Book Ghost. Great. There's like
Yeah,
3 or 4 of them
yeah,
now.
yeah.
You did Law and Order. We got a picture of you and Chris. Just the two of you.
That's the ghost. I
Yeah,
play a
that's
detective.
Ghost.
Yep.
We'll just go down. Just go down. There you are. There's Chris.
Law and Order.
Oh
Organized
my God.
Crime.
And tell me quick the story about that shirt. When he saw that shirt on you.
I was outside having a cigarette,
Yeah.
and somebody came behind me, was pulling on my shirt. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I look back, and it was Chris Malone. I says, what's
That
up,
is
Chris?
so funny.
He says, I got to see, what's the name of that brand of that shirt? That's a real nice shirt. I said, go ahead, go look. So he went and looked at it. It was a Dolce Gabbana shirt. It was $1,500.
What?
He says, I got to take a picture with you because I want that shirt so bad.
Wow.
He says, I got to give it to
How
my
cool
wife.
is
My
that?
wife's going to get me that shirt.
That's great.
So he says, Joe, are you going to hand it back in? I says, well,
Well, what do you want you to do? Clip it?
They never asked me for a voucher.
Really?
I never gave him my voucher.
They never took
So
one?
I actually can go home with it if I want.
Yeah, but
I
you
says,
didn't.
but I'm not.
I know
like
you
that.
didn't. I know you didn't.
So I gave it back, and we took a picture. And we talked outside for a good 15,
Nice
20
guy,
minutes.
right?
Great guy.
Yeah, I've only heard good
Great
things about
guy.
him.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's after that? We'll just go down the line after Chris. Oh, that's you and I in Gravesend. We filmed that at a strip club on Long Island.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to look like we were from the 80s.
Yep.
Yep. And the next one is, tell me about that one, because that was a sighting.
That's Feud Capote.
Yes.
That's what Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
Naomi Watts.
I didn't even recognize her, to be honest with you.
Yep.
They did an amazing job
I
between the
played a
makeup
hot
and
dog vendor.
Look at that. Yes.
And she comes up to the hot dog stand and asks me for a hot pretzel.
Uh-huh.
In New York, they sell both at the
Yeah,
stand.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That was great shooting that. Great people.
What's the next one? We'll just keep going. All right, tell me about that pick.
Oh, what was the name of that one? I played a protester outside Trump's building
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
The Good Wife, is it?
Yes. No, I'm sorry. That is called. Wait, I have it. Don't go away. It's called The Good Fight.
The Good Fight.
Yes.
Yeah, that used to be The Good Wife.
It was a spinoff.
Right,
yes.
right. Yeah, that's it right
Next. Okay, tell me about that one because it looks like you're playing a coach.
Yeah, Florida Gators coach.
Nice.
That's a movie docu-series, Gladiator.
Okay.
It's a story about Aaron Hernandez,
Uh-huh.
the football player from New England Patriots.
Yes.
That shot someone, that went to
Yes.
jail,
Uh-huh.
then hung himself. That's a docu-series.
Wow.
And I'm playing as one of the coaches on
That's
the
awesome.
Florida Gators.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah.
We'll go to the next
That
one.
was great.
Okay, now this was a commercial that you just did.
Right.
Tell everyone for what?
That's what's his name? Puffy Combs.
Yes, Sean Puffy Combs.
Sean
Right.
Puffy Combs.
Right. That's
or
his.
Diddy.
It's his tequila.
Yeah, DeLeon.
Tequila.
That's the commercial for the tequila.
Right, and you filmed that in Harlem.
Yes.
And you had to play chess.
Yes.
So it's a good thing you knew how to play chess.
Yep.
I don't know how to play chess. I just played checkers.
Right.
So that was good. What's the next
That
one?
was a great shoot. I had a great time on
Okay, now that was for Old Man Jackson, right?
the premiere.
That was
in
the
Houston.
premiere.
It
Houston.
Was, we shot in Galveston,
Right?
but the premiere was in Houston.
Wow.
And now they're having a second premiere
Oh, yes.
in Jersey
Yes.
that got canceled.
Oh, did it? Because I was going to tell you, is it too late to get tickets?
No, it's canceled.
Are they going to reschedule
because of the
it?
strike. So,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Oh, so then we have a wait.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a wait for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was going to be at the Cranford
Okay,
Theater.
now this one you just did a few days ago. Shout out. Let's give some shout outs really quickly.
Lou Natoli,
Yes.
Albert
Ronaldo
Mancini,
Albert's watching.
and Albert Marks. And yours truly.
And yours, Julie, in blue.
Yeah.
So let's give a shout out right now to Anne and Donna and Bruno and your beautiful wife Lori and Greg DiFilippo, and Albert is watching, and Ralph Bracco, which is doing Bensonhurst Boys. So thank you everyone for watching the show.
Thanks for coming on, supporting me. Keep up the good work.
Joe, Joe's new to the game, but he's making things happen. And, a lot of people turn their nose up to extra work. And as well as I do, because we worked together many times. We were in the city on something that we cannot talk about because we signed something,
right.
But we were in the city together working. And, I'm like, am I doing anything that week? No. It's money in my pocket.
That's right.
Right. And again, you
and
meet
exposure.
And exposure. And you
and
meet
good
people.
For your resume.
And you meet people and
right.
you network,
right.
right? Which we did. And we had a great time. When it comes out next year, we'll talk about it and revisit that. But that was also a great thing to do. Listen, I got to look how fast this is going. I got to take my next break.
Wow.
Stay right there. More with Joe DeBarry. Don't go away.
Thanks for watching. Don't go away.
Wonder Woman was everything to little girls, especially that look like me. She stands for being a voice for people that need a voice. My organization renovates homes for people with disabilities. And when I come home, a self-care routine makes me feel my best. I'm very proud of the difference that we're making, and to see that impact in my community inspires me to work even harder for everyone around me.
How you doing? It's Sal the Voice Valentinetti. Why are you watching me? You should be watching Theresa Canastraci Tea Time with Theresa Canastraci Farrell. And make sure you follow Theresa on Facebook. Tea Time with Theresa Canastraci Farrell. We'll see you there.
I love the way you say my name. I love Welcome back to Tea Time, everybody. I'm with my friend Joe DeBarry. I'm so glad you're tuning in. Joe, I've known Joe since you've started. and we work together on many, many, many projects, and hopefully more in the future. I know that you and I submitted some stuff for Ciro. I mean,
Right.
obviously you worked with him before, so you know you got a shoe in. But I did submit stuff to him, and I'm hoping to work with Ciro and you and Artie and Gary and Joe and everybody down there. Would be a blast.
Oh.
You know, I know it's a male-dominated, not industry, but it's male-dominated genre, you know, mob movies and, you know, and wrestling and, you know, but every now and then, like I say, you know, who needs a sister, a mother, a grandmother, a cousin, you know, an aunt, I don't know, somebody, a sister. So anyway, so hopefully, you know, more for both of us in the future, my friends. I know it's going to happen, but you know, life's all about timing. You know that. And pushing and not giving up, right? You're a big advocate about that.
Yep. Don't sit and wait. Go get it yourself.
Right.
Because the guy that's sitting and waiting, you're taking his work.
That's right.
And if you're going to sit and wait with him, guess what? You ain't going to get any work.
You're right.
You have to go get it.
You're right.
Even if it's an extra. Even if you get on as an extra, you're still making money.
And you're on set. You're still in you're still in your happy place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that complain that, how'd you get that? I worked hard to get where I'm getting.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You're not sitting home. There are some people that sit home waiting for that phone call that never comes.
Networking.
Yeah.
Meeting
very
new
important.
people.
Very important. Very important.
Big time.
As a matter of fact, you and I are going to give a shout out to Diana Carter right now, because Diana, we are going to be in a movie called Monster On.
Right.
Cannot talk about it, but we can say the name of it and just say that we're going to be in it and hopefully filming sometime in the future.
No, I can't wait. I can't wait to work with Diana Carter.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to meet her.
Yes.
I thought I would meet her down at the Mob King.
Yeah, she's lovely.
She
she's
couldn't
lovely.
make it, but
no, she's great. She's great, and we're gonna be filming soon. So you have to look out for that too. Monster On, the Art of the Craft. Guns and Grams is something that we're supposed to be doing with Larry Durr.
Right.
You know, it takes a lot of time to get your ducks in order.
8 months out.
To get locations,
Right.
and then to get the fazools
I
to
mean,
make it all happen.
It's going to be
you know what I
in
mean?
Sicily, Italy.
Well, he liked to
New
film
York,
there. He liked to film
in Chicago, right?
Yeah, he
and
wants
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Baltimore. That's where he's from. So
Right.
hopefully, you know, that's going to happen. So like I said, and then we have Bensonhurst Boys. I'll shout out to our friend Ralph Bracco, John Marola.
John Marola,
that's going to be happening. Also, there's a lot of good things on the horizon, and you know, we're gonna be busy. I mean, I know there's a strike. I get it. But there are other things that you can do in the meantime.
Just let the people know. It takes a long time from day one of filming until it comes out. Mob King, I did like 14 months ago.
It's usually
it just came out.
It's usually a year.
Right.
Usually.
Gravesend. I shot that
last July, right?
No, May.
May.
It was Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
I shot that.
I finished shooting in July.
Yeah, it just comes out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I've done a lot of work, and now it's all coming out. We got to wait.
Yeah, it is. It's a waiting game.
And then the other thing is sometimes they cut you out of movies.
Yeah.
Sometimes they take your lines out, like Mob King. My lines were cut out because the movie was too long.
Right.
So they had to cut down the movie.
Yeah, sometimes you end up on the editing floor.
It didn't bother me because that was the
big
movie that I ever did.
And you were also featured in the scene,
Yeah,
which was
right.
nice.
My face is in there a lot.
You know who it is. Yeah, you know who it is.
Yeah.
And I saw you in Gravesend. I was like, there's Joe.
Yeah.
There's Joe.
Yeah.
Saw you. I saw you. You were there.
Yeah.
You were there. So I know that you're retired.
Right.
So you do have a pension. It's not like you're relying on this, but depending on how often you do work in the year, you can make some decent money.
Last year, as part-time doing this,
Part-time,
right? Doing this, I made $30,000.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it at income tax time.
Right. You didn't
In
realize that
February?
it added up to that much.
No, I couldn't believe it. It was 30,000.
But I think a lot had to do with you getting bumped up. To
right, a power
stunt
book.
That
Yeah.
that
Power book.
that brought it up.
Yeah. I made alone on power book maybe 12,000. Yep.
Yeah. See, that's it right there.
Yeah.
Was that the only stunt you did for them?
Yeah, that was it. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
And did you watch it when it was on?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And
You're gonna have to go to the episode, season 2, episode 10. You'll see my stunt.
what did you think?
Vaguely, because I walk out the door
Right.
of the Italian American club,
Right.
and they
Social
do a drive,
club, yeah.
right? And they do a drive-by shooting.
Right.
I'm the first one to get shot,
Okay.
and I go right down.
Yeah.
But it's not that much of a close-up, but you see me
Yeah,
coming out.
but it's you hitting the
Right,
wall, and
right, me
falling.
going down. No,
Yeah.
it's going backwards
Oh,
onto the curb,
back.
right onto the concrete
Got it.
floor.
Got it. Wow.
I go right down, and that's when they shoot at Joe D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
He gets away, and all the
Shout out
other
to Joseph
bodyguards,
D'Onofrio. Yeah.
all the other bodyguards are dead. And I asked about myself because I didn't have any squibs on. I had no blood on me.
Right.
So am I dead
Coming
or
back?
alive?
Yeah. Did I
He
survive?
says, well, I guess you're alive. You ain't got no blood on
But
you.
that's good
Right,
because
but-
maybe they'll bring you back. You never know.
They bring me back to season 3,
Yeah.
episode 1,
Right.
as a detective.
Look at
From
that.
a mob guy to a detective.
Isn't that crazy? It's great.
Well, it's nuts. You know what I heard? What do you care, Joe? At least you're getting paid. You know, you're getting paid,
And
right?
working and
Yeah.
working. That's the whole
Yeah,
thing.
but- And now that they stopped shooting for Power Book because
Yeah.
of the strike.
Yeah.
Nobody's writing.
No,
It's over.
it's definitely affecting a lot of people.
And I got invited to Joe Sikora's birthday party in New York. That was the day that I was shooting the De Leon tequila commercial
right.
at the Hustler nightclub in New York City, in Manhattan.
Yes.
It was Joe Sikora's birthday party. He's from Power Book Force out in Chicago.
Right.
I got invited to his birthday
Yeah.
party by Noel,
Right.
and I couldn't go because I was shooting.
But you did go somewhere yesterday afternoon, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did.
Would you like to tell everyone where you went in Staten Island and with who and for what?
I went to the not premiere,
It was
New
a
York
film,
City and
was a-
State Film Festival.
right? In
That
Staten,
Anjanette
that was in
Pinkston
Staten,
was
Italy,
holding.
right? Staten Island,
Staten Island.
Right.
Yep. And I went
And
there
Ronaldo?
I went to support my friend Ronaldo
Right.
Mancini.
yeah.
And he got the awards.
Yeah,
He took Home
nice.
Hardware,
For
the best comedy
right,
for Almost Made is the name of
right,
the movie.
right,
It's a pilot, right?
Yeah.
Half hour long.
yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people start out with pilots because
Yeah.
you want to get your beak wet, so to speak. You know, you want to get.
I
your
can
foot-
tell you one thing. What he has
Yeah,
is good.
yeah,
He has Almost Made. That's a comedy, a mafia comedy. All you do is piss your pants. You're going to pee your pants.
that's
Laughing.
great.
That's
That's great.
how good it is.
Yeah.
He has
Ronaldo, I want to see it.
another show, another movie. It's called Down the Shore.
Down the shore.
I can't wait for you guys to see it when it comes out.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I seen it already.
yeah,
Excellent. The coloring, the background, the sound,
yeah.
everything is so perfect.
It's amazing how much
I
goes
bother
into.
him all the time. Ronaldo, what
Yeah.
are you doing with this
Yeah.
masterpiece? Get it out. And that's only, I think that would be only like episode 1 or
Probably.
season 1
Yeah.
that he has. It's
Yeah.
probably about 45 minutes long.
Yeah,
But if you put it on a platform with commercials, it goes up to an
Yeah.
hour
yeah,
and a half.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And he's waiting to do something. with
And
it.
Ronaldo was on set with us when we did Good Friday. You know,
Great
that's
guy.
my-
He's-
yeah,
That's like
sweetheart
my
of
brother.
a man.
Yeah.
So you know,
That's
like
my
I said,
close brother.
we have a little knit group, little knit community where we all try to look out for one another. And if
Right.
one of us knows of a project, you know, we'll think of each other. That way,
Right.
we're trying to always, you know, be working. I
Right.
mean, no less. You know what I'm saying?
And this business, gotta watch. There's a lot of cutthroat. A lot of cutthroat.
Oh,
Yep.
it's almost like they're connected.
You got to pick and choose who your friends are. Sometimes you'll work on set and you become friendly with somebody and you think, oh, he's going to help me out and get something. Don't work that way. They're nice to you on set. Once you walk out the door, you're done. You're finito. You know what
Well,
that means? In
finito.
American, you're done. That's why you got to do it by yourself.
You have to. You can't. You can't wait. But you know who your friends are in this
Yeah.
industry. You know who to surround yourself
right.
with. That's the bottom line. It's hard. It's hard like anything, and there is nepotism, like in any industry.
Right.
And sometimes it's hard to get your foot in the door. But then once it's there, you gotta try to keep it there.
I don't need anybody.
No, I know that.
I
I'm just
go
saying.
by myself.
You know
what I mean? If I get anything and I can help you out and I can help my boy Ronaldo out.
Yeah.
And my other friend Lou.
And I say the same thing
Natoli,
too. That's why I'm
and Mark out. Look, I needed a guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, last minute.
Last minute.
I
call Mark Alberts.
Yeah.
He was an hour and 15 minutes away.
Uh-huh.
He shot all night in Manhattan.
Right.
Just got home from shooting in Manhattan.
Right.
He ran down to where I was shooting because we needed another prisoner.
Right.
He came down and played a prisoner.
Right. Nice.
And the director,
nice. Yeah.
Michelle England, gave him lines.
Nice.
You know what I mean? But he was
Beautiful.
there
and
and now.
And he made it worth the
That's
while.
what happens when you have people that you can depend on.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
Mark, thanks for doing that.
All right. You know what? We got to take my last break. Don't go away, people. More with Joe DeBarry when we get back.
Theresa Farrow.
And who's the best actress you know?
Theresa Farrow.
And who's the best cast member in Bad Boys?
Theresa Farrow.
Who's got the best radio?
Theresa Farrow.
Stop. Who's your favorite guinea?
Theresa Farrow.
Who are you loving right now?
Theresa Farrow.
All right, Chuck. I love you too, baby.
Love you as always.
Thank you.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Tea Time. I'm with my friend and actor Joe DeBarry. Shout out to Jumpin' Gennaro from the Wise Guys show. I did that show.
Oh, you
out
did?
In Jersey. Yeah, when I was with the Italian chicks.
That's a great show.
So hi, thanks for watching. And
Thanks,
they have a great show too that they've been doing for a very, very long time. So Joe DeBarry, he's my friend. We've done a lot of stuff together. I'm hoping to do more in the future. I want you to follow him. He's on Facebook. It's Joe DeBarry. Look, his name's right there. You can look it up. And _Joe DeBarry on Insta. So you could, again, you post, what you're doing all the time and where you're going to be. Yep. So what do you have going on as far as anything coming up? Because I know this, strike is putting a little dent in what we're doing.
It looks like we're not going to be doing nothing for a while. At least to November.
Unless there's some indies.
Indie films, all you guys out there doing indie films, make sure you got money to take your movie and put it on a platform. Please.
Put it somewhere.
Don't let an actor come out and act on an indie film for no pay at all, asking them to do you a favor, and then after you're done shooting, you take your movie and you stick it under your butt and you sit on it and do nothing with it. It's wrong. It's very wrong for an actor to come out and shoot your movie and it's going nowhere.
And then you can't even get the footage.
And you can't get the footage.
You can't get the
reel.
footage for
Can
your
I
reel.
have my reel? No, not until the movie comes
Yeah,
out.
can I have my scene? Because I like to add it to my reel.
Get off your butt and take
Start a
your movie
reel.
out and get it out. Come on now.
So you've only been doing this 2 years and you've learned a lot.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch. Matter of fact, we were talking while we were having dinner.
Mhm.
We might be doing something together.
We are brainstorming.
Okay.
You know, we're thinking about what we can do during the strike and make something happen. And you know what? You never know. Now might
You said
be-
you can write?
I can help you with what you need because you have the idea. It's just a matter of putting everything together.
We're gonna go back.
Way back.
Way back to Hoboken.
Way back.
Way back to Hoboken. We're gonna put something together.
I think we can and we definitely should. And you know, you don't know unless you try, right? You give it a shot. You know people, I know people.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we could, make it happen.
We can do it.
We can do it. We just have to do
The
it.
idea's there.
The idea's
The
there.
story's there.
Just have to execute it.
From 9 years old
No pun intended.
till high school. That's
it.
all I'm gonna tell you.
That's it.
Being in Hoboken
Yeah.
from 9 years old till high school.
In those specific years.
What did you do in between?
Yeah.
All the stories.
Yeah.
That-
And there's a lot of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What'd your dad do for a living?
It was a special security in New York for Morgan Guarantee Trust Company. He's retired. He lives out in Ohio.
He's out in Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
God
mother
bless.
is gone.
Yeah. How old's dad?
Now? 84, I
God
want to
bless.
say.
Yeah, nice.
84.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
And what keeps you going? What keeps you going? I know you love your grandchildren and
My grandkids.
your grandkids are adorable.
My wife.
Yes.
And I can't go to sleep until my son comes home.
Oh, yeah.
My son's a police officer.
Yeah.
I can't go to bed until he gets home. He works 2 to 10. I'm up until 10 at night until he walks in that door.
Right, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your service. I'll thank
Yeah.
him here and he can watch it. We have like 2 minutes left, Joe DeBarry.
What do you want to do? Want to dance? Put some music on.
Oh, I don't know. You want to show what kind of movies you got left from the 80s?
Nah. Oh, yeah. Right here. All palms.
Listen, I just want to thank you for taking the trip.
Thank you for having me.
No, I'm glad I did because
This is beautiful.
thank you. No, I appreciate it. No, because Joe and I know each other a long time and I know eventually I wanted to get you on the show. And again, I wanted to wait until you had some things under your belt
Right.
to talk about. You know that.
Right.
I was just waiting for the right time. And now, life's all about timing and now was the right time. You're doing fantastic. Seriously, for someone who's only doing this 2 years, you really are pushing and doing and you're doing a great job.
Likewise, you're doing the same thing.
I'm trying, but for someone who is thinking, someone in their 60s, 50s, 70s,
63.
God bless, he just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago.
June 3rd.
I know, June 3rd. And it was June 3rd already.
June 3rd.
Wow, I know how crazy
We're in
is
July.
that. I know. I said
It's my wife's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday,
Happy
Lori.
birthday! Oh, that's great.
Yep,
oh,
it's
that's
her
good.
birthday
Do
tomorrow.
something special.
Yeah.
All right, listen, I just want to thank you again for coming. I appreciate this. My door's open. If you ever want to come back, promote something, maybe you and I will discuss what we're discussing and, about other things that we might be doing in the future. I don't know. But I want to thank everyone for watching. Follow Joe, okay? Follow him.
Follow me.
Follow him.
Her.
He's Joe DeBarry on Facebook. official_Joe DeBarry on Instagram. I am on Instagram under Theresa.c.Farrell. And find Joe on IMDb. You can find me under Theresa Canastracy Farrell on IMDb. Check us out, okay? We're pretty talented people, aren't we? I
Yes,
think
we
so.
are.
I think so.
We
bring
try
We bring a
anyway.
lot to the table.
We
And we're
try.
fun to work with.
It's all coming out. We try. This is live.
Oh my God, you're too much. All right, listen, everyone, have a wonderful week. Tell everyone you love them. And I'll see you next week. Ciao, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.